All right, for someone who has a lot of experience with sewing, you would probably not do this next step. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with our seam gauge. Again, I'm setting it at 4/8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4/8 of an inch. I'm doing this measurement because it's actually in line with the edge of my presser foot. So it's a really simple seam allowance for a beginner sewer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark on our paper exactly where we would be stitching. So I'm going to just line that blue triangle up against the edge of the paper, and then on either end of it, right even with the end of the seam gauge, I'm gonna put a little mark in there, okay? And I'm gonna turn the corner, and I'm gonna do that right here also. This would be where my two lines would intersect, right there. And so when I get to this point, that is gonna be where I pivot. So I need that line just for practice to know exactly where I want my needle to go when I'm turning and pivoting the corner. But now I can just go down this side and draw my little dots in. This would be my stitch line. So my needle would line up with that little line the whole way down. My pin's kind of got in the way. You could pull your pins out if you needed to. But again, I'm gonna go all the way down so that when I do my row across the bottom, I will be able to find a point where they intersect. So right here, again, that would be the spot where I would do my pivot. So I'll just continue to do that, and you will too. So you'll do your 4/8 seam allowance, drawing in the stitch lines up until you get to these pins right here. You do not mark anything across this top because we will not be sewing there.